Next week, we welcome the Democratic Republic of Congo's president, Felix Tshisekedi, on his first official visit to the United States. That will be April 3rd through 5th. We share President Tshisekedi's interest in developing a strong partnership between the United States and the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and we're committed to working with him to advance his agenda to combat corruption, strengthen the rule of law, enhance security, protect human rights, and promote economic growth through increased foreign investment and trade, particularly with the United States. During his visit, President Tshisekedi will meet with Secretary Pompeo, as well as other United States cabinet-level and high-level officials to discuss the United States Democratic Republic of the Congo cooperation on a range of issues, including efforts to contain the Ebola outbreak in eastern Congo. We support President Tshisekedi's commitment to delivering change that the Congolese people desire and deserve, and we share a common interest in realizing Congo's potential and in creating a better and more prosperous future.
Africa.
All right, hold on.
Africa. One last in Africa. Thank you.
Yes, Africa. Let's do it. Thank you. We have a lot of interests in that continent, so thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you. So, thank you.
Yes.
My name is Hariana Veras, and I'm with TPA. Recently, I asked President Trump about his interest in joining the effort of the president of Angola, President João Lourenço, who is mediating the conflict between DRC and Rwanda, if he would be interested to join the efforts of Angola to bring peace to DRC. He said that the situation in the DRC is a very serious situation. But we have also seen that in this first 100 days of President Trump, he's making some movement. He imposed sanctions on the people that are directly involved on the conflict in DRC, and also Secretary of State Marco Rubio. He spoke with the foreign minister of Angola and also President Tshisekedi of Congo.
Correct.
Is there any plan, or can we expect something more in terms of action from the United States to join Angolan's effort to bring peace to the DRC? Because every day people are dying, and we have seen how eager President Trump wants to bring peace in many regions.
That is correct.
Not only between Russia and Ukraine, but also he's showing interest in to bring peace in other regions. Is the Democratic Republic of the Congo one of the countries that this administration will do something to bring peace?
Well, I can tell you, and this is, I think, a good way to end the briefing today, just as a reminder, yes, of the global commitment that this administration has, but that Senator, why do I keep doing that? He's the secretary. He's the Secretary of State. That the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, has in the world. I can tell you that we stand in firm support of the Congolese people and of the sovereignty and territorial integrity of the DRC. I can say that in his calls with the two presidents, the Secretary urged an immediate ceasefire in the region, accountability for human rights abuses and violations, and for all parties to respect sovereignty and territorial integrity. We expect to see leaders return to the Angolan-led Luanda process and the Nairobi process and take action to resolve the conflict. Though we are aware of this, he has communicated this, he's engaged with leaders in the region on this as well. And we remain diplomatically engaged. That is going to continue. It will not soften or end. And I appreciate you being here, because this is very important and it's a big story. Might not get as much coverage in the media, but there's a lot of problems here in the world, and the Secretary is committed to solving them, as is the President. So it is a team and a whole of government understanding that our world here at home needs to change and reform, and the way that the world is unfolding now with its conflicts, that needs to reform as well. So the DRC, thank you. All right, everyone, thank you very much.
The Democratic Republic of Congo has offered the U.S. exclusive access to critical minerals and infrastructure projects in exchange for security assistance. This comes as it battles Rwanda-backed M23 rebels along its eastern front. Bloomberg's Indira Oganga joins us now from Kigali. So, Indira, we know that Congo is rife with resources. What exactly are they offering to the U.S.?
Hi, Jen. So on top of exclusive extraction, they're also offering export rights that will ensure direct and stable supply to key industries in the U.S. like technology and also defense. What's also on the table is the operational control of Banana Deep Water development, ensuring American oversight of the mineral export hub. They're also willing to partner with America to ensure that they develop a strategic stockpile of Congolese minerals that will go a long way in enhancing not only economic but also security resilience of the United States of America. And in a letter that the DRC sent to the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, they say that the country has 24 trillion in terms of untapped natural resources, including critical minerals, and they supply 70% of the world's cobalt that is critical for aerospace and also defense industries, plus other tech-related industries. And they also say that they have some of the largest deposits of lithium, tantalum, uranium that are vital for the next generation of military application and also energy independence. And where the U.S. comes in is America has identified 50 critical minerals, and DRC has large deposits of 10 of those. On the 20th of January, we saw President Donald Trump signing the Unleashing America Energy Executive Order, which made securing some of these critical minerals a little bit easier because they'll be made a priority. And so by allowing access, what the DRC does is it ensures that the U.S. has stable supply, but also goes a long way in reducing Chinese influence in the mining industry in the country.
Yeah, and it's interesting timing given the U.S. is looking to Ukraine, too, for minerals. Indira, when we talk about the fighting in the eastern DRC, how is that affecting mineral exports right now?
Jen, for starters, the perception towards Rwanda is becoming more and more hesitant. We've seen the European Union lawmakers say that it's time that the Union reconsiders the $935 million mineral deal it has with Rwanda. So that's a starting place. And other countries are going to become more and more hesitant in buying minerals from Rwanda. As at the moment, there are no sanctions, so anyone is free to buy, but the perception of the country is tainted globally because of the fighting that is going on in the DRC. And the country is saying that Rwanda is stealing its minerals, smuggling them and laundering them into the global ecosystem. This is also an opportunity for the Democratic Republic of Congo. They can set their house in order. There have been some American companies that have worked in DRC, but they've exited. While these companies had their own problems, for example, they were heavy in debt. DRC is a difficult market. You'll have people complaining of corruption, legacy infrastructure issues. The fighting did not start right now. The eastern region has always rather been a very volatile region. So this is an opportunity not only for DRC in terms of the mineral, but also investors. And if they have American investors come in, then this will be a stamp of approval and open them up to many other investors that will be willing to look into their mining sector.